Well, hello everybody. I am here today to do some catching up and also to do my next baby in my baby countdowns, which get you up a little bit. I have my sweet little Sunny today to do. It's been a couple weeks since I've done a video because several reasons, but one of them was I was sick. I was sick for nearly a week, but I'm all done. I'm all better from that now, and but that just kind of takes something out of you, doesn't it? So there was that, and then the passing of our dear friend Edith. That's kind of had me a little off my game as well. But I'm 2 behind, and if I don't get these 2 caught up, then by tomorrow I'll be 3 behind. So I wanted to get this done today, and I am going to introduce you to baby number 59. We started out, I think, at 67, so now we're at 59. And this is my sweet little Sunny Bryn. And she is the Raya Sculpt by Ping Lao. And there is her certificate of authenticity there. And she was reborn by the Pumpkin Doodle Babies, Corey Fan. Very talented young lady. And I adopted her on September the 3rd, 1925, I believe it was. No, 24. 1919. Listen to me. Oh, my brain is gone. I adopted her. She was born on August the 22nd, 2024, and I adopted her on September the 3rd, 2024. And is that right? It doesn't seem right. Let me check that. Why, yes, indeed. It was September the 3rd, 2024. And here it is, 2026. So, yeah, I didn't realize I had her that long. But she is a big girl. She's 28 inches long. She weighs 10 pounds. And I have just totally enjoyed this little girl. Just that precious little smile, that little impish grin, and those adorable little dimples. And of course, those beautiful long curls she's got going on here. And I'm gonna go ahead and take off her hat. This is when we were doing the farm theme, so she was still in that. And I'll put that down there. And we gonna get her changed out of this, and we are going to catch up with 2 weeks ago was circus day. So I have this little dress that I'm going to be taking to, I think, Dolls of the World Expo is circus themed this year. And so we have this cute little dress. It's white, and it has circus on it, and it's got tigers jumping through hoops. It's got lions on balls. Of course, it's got the big tent, and there's seals with a ball in its nose. Elephants. There's clowns on unicycles with balloons. It says cirque, I guess that's how they see it in French. I'm not sure. Cirque. And there's some little elephants on here. So we are going to let her wear that. And she is going to be my little tiger tamer today. I've got some cute little white lace socks and her very shiny silver chucks to wear, high tops to wear as she performs in the ring with her tires. So yeah, we're going to get her changed then into that really quick, and I have just a few other babies, not very many, dressed in that circus theme. And I hated to miss that, but that was the day that I was really sick and just was not up to it. And I wasn't back into the swing of things until Monday. Yeah, so that was from Wednesday to Monday. Yeah, I had a friend who was feeling kind of down. She was, I'm going to move her here so I can get her undressed. Yes, she is. And this friend, she's in her 90s. She goes to our church, and she was in my Sunday school class. And she still lived alone. She's still driving, doing everything on her own. But she recently started having some difficulties with vertigo. And so she was falling. And which is, when you're in your 90s and all by yourself and you're falling, that's not good. And she had done a couple of stints in the hospital. Her son lives near Houston, about 2.5 hours away, and he was coming over here quite often to check on his mother. And they eventually hired someone to come and sit with her and help her out here and there, because he couldn't be here all the time. Now, I'm going to pause here to tell you that Sunny, who is the Rhea kit, she has, you can see here, she has a neck and like almost shoulders here on the front and back, so she can wear things a bit lower, which is nice. She does not have on a onesie, so that's kind of visible there. I don't know why I don't have a onesie on her, but I don't. So. And then she's wearing her training pants. She's a very beautiful girl. She has beautiful tipped nails there, shiny tipped nails, cute little blushing on her hands and stuff, nice little veining. She has an open hand here and then a closed fist over here. For those of you who don't have a Rhea, she's got the cute little chunky wonky feet. Let's see if I can get her up here so you can see her feet. As you can see, they're kind of thick. Got cute little toes sticking up there. Nice little pretty nails, done really well. She has pretty blue eyes with hints of light brown or hazel in them. And she's just very good. Beautiful eyebrows. Tell you what, when I'm doing eyebrows, y'all, I just hate doing eyebrows. That is the bane of my existence, eyebrows. But anyway, sit her up here. So anyway, her son decided that it was not good for her to be on her own anymore, and decided that he should move her over there closer to him, which makes a lot of sense, and it was a good thing for her. But she lived in this big, beautiful home here in my town, and beautifully furnished, and had lived there quite some time, and with her husband, who is now passed away and stuff. And we have a thread with our Sunday school. We have a Sunday school prayer chain that we're all on, and that if you have prayer requests or announcements, something like that, that's how we communicate with each other. And so a couple of weeks ago, on this Sunday school thread, she had already moved. She was very not wanting to do it. She's not very excited about it, but knew it was for the best for her. And she was very tearful at church on her last Sunday and stuff. And a little unstable. My husband and I had followed her home. I was going to drive her home, have my husband follow her, so I could get her in the house. But she says, no, I can drive. It's just her walking was unsteady. So she insisted. She drove herself home, and we just followed her there, made sure she got in okay. But, yeah, she was not happy about this move. And so this Wednesday, a couple of weeks ago, may have to get you a little undershirt for this, honey. She has sent on the text on the Sunday school thread after she had been gone, and the thread in her text, she said, I will never get used to this jail. I want to go home. And it just broke my heart. Now she's in an assisted living, where she has her own apartment and all that, but there are people there that can check on her, and she has a call bell and stuff if something were to happen. So, but anyway, she did not like it. She was unhappy. So I called up my friend Susan. This was a Tuesday night. I called her up and I said, you want to ride with me to Houston tomorrow to see Melva? And so she, of course, said yes. And I was feeling a little out of sorts Wednesday morning. We got up to go there, but I thought, okay. I just had a bit of a sinus congestion, not much, and my nose, the mucus in my nose was clear and thin and watery, which hindsight I should have thought about. I thought maybe I was having an allergy reaction to, pollen and stuff going on now. And so I thought maybe it was just allergies, and I was just kind of brushed it off. But when you have that thin, watery like mucus, it's pretty good indication that there's something viral going on. I didn't pick up on that. So we were heading over there and decided, we were going to just surprise her and show up. And it was mainly just going over there just to cheer her up, And so we get in the car. We have, 2.5 hours to drive. And so we're moving right along. And I was going to pause and just tell you, I'm not going to brush her hair out because of all of these little ringlets. If I brush it out, then I'm going to have to redo all the ringlets. And I guess I should turn her around so you can see behind her. Yeah, so we're just not going to brush her hair out, but we'll give her a new bow. So anyway, we're on the way over there, and we get a text on our Sunday school thread that she had fallen again in her new home, and that she had been taken to a hospital. She had fallen. She had busted her head open, hurt her shoulder and stuff like that. She had been taken to the hospital, but she was home now. So I said, well, we better call her. So I called her on the phone and told her, I said, Susan and I are on our way to come and see you. But, you just had this accident. And I said, how are you doing? And she said, well, she was hurting. She was in pain, and, her head all bandaged up and stuff like that. So we decided maybe we would wait and come see her another time when she wasn't hurting, and she pretty much agreed with that. I don't think she was really up for company. So we decided, since we had gone that far, we would go. We were in a suburb of Houston at this point, and we decided we would go eat lunch and do some shopping. And during that shopping, I just was feeling worse and worse and worse and worse. And so the last store we were in, I sat down the front on a bench in the front of the store, and I texted Susan and said, I said, take your time, but I'm sitting down at the front, whenever you're ready. So anyway, I still had to drive an hour and a half home, and by the time I got home, I was not feeling good at all. And a lot of pressure in my sinuses. I had a headache, and so Thursday I was not any better, and I knew I had a full-blown head cold. And so I made an appointment on Friday morning, went to the doctor, and I got a steroid shot and some antibiotics. I did have sinus infection, fluid in my ears, and I know that when I get those head colds like that, it usually turns into bronchitis. So I went ahead and got a steroid shot. And that was in the morning, and I didn't go to sleep until 6 o'clock Saturday morning, because steroid shots just rev you up so much, and I could not sleep. I tried all night long, could not sleep. So I was up all night long. Went to sleep around 6 and then had to get up at 9. My grandson it was his birthday, so anyway, I went and had a lunch with him, came home, and went right to bed and stayed in bed until all through Sunday. And my husband made me do that. He just said, you're not doing anything, you're not going anywhere, you're not talking to anybody, you're just going to lay here and get well. And I did, and knocked it out. So yeah, I'm glad that's over with. So here I am, trying to catch up. And then I was gone last Thursday, so I didn't get to do that thing Thursday either. And then Edith's passing, I just wasn't up to it. But here we are. Here's my sweet little girl now, all dressed up in her circus theme. See if I can get her standing up here. And I don't know. Whoa! There, look, there she is. And there she is. So we're going to get her set up in this circus ring over here, and we'll be back shortly. And in this ring we have our beautiful little Sunny Bryn, who is our tiger tamer. She's got her chair right here, and she has got these tigers right in the palm of her hand. So let's see what she's done here. Ta-da! She has got these huge tigers sitting here. One's laying down and the other one's up on his back. And this one's falling over. That's better. There she is, a very talented and brave Sunny and her terrific tigers. Ta-da! So that is Sunny and her terrific tigers, and we have a couple more babies to show you. Now we have our elephant trainers in this ring, and we have the masterful James sitting here cuddling with his elephant, and he has got on a sweet little Dumbo elephant, the flying Dumbo elephant shirt, and no shoes. He is all comfy laying there with his elephant. And right beside him is his sister Kennedy. And Kennedy has got on this very cute little gray and white and pink elephant outfit. So I can get closer here. She has the elephant on her shirt, and then her skirt has covered all these sweet little elephants. And she's helping to tame this big ferocious beast. And with them, also helping out, there we go, my blue-eyed Natalie Claire, and she also is wearing a Dumbo outfit. It says star of the show. It's a little white dress with a ruffled hem and ruffled butterfly sleeves. She's got on some pink socks and some blue shoes, and oh honey, look what you dropped. You dropped it. She has tamed this mouse that helps her with Dumbo because there's a mouse right there on the shirt with her and with James, the little mouse. See that? So yeah, she's got the little mouse there, and they are doing the fabulous elephant act. And last but not least, it's Laurel. And Laurel had to take sweet little James's spot so she can have her time with the elephant. She got on a cute little pink headband, sweet little blue dress with hearts and stars and pink and green or aqua, yellow and white, and pretty little Dumbo elephant right there, trimmed in a sparkly silver thread right on her shirt with some sweet little ruffled socks and white sandals. That is our circus contribution. So we'll say goodbye to the circus for right now and get on to the next one. Well, this is what happens when you let little girls stay up as late as they want to. Presley's out with her little teddy bear. Courtney's out with her book right beside her. Look at that, little Johanna gone, and so is Erin. Everybody's just fell asleep right where they were on the floor. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed our video. Sorry if it was too long. Just remember that Jesus loves you, and I love you. And tell those that you love them, because we don't always have the promise of tomorrow, and you want them to know while they're still here. Love you all. You're special.